I guess I can give one example of some operational work that I've done. In the beginning of the pandemic, like many other places, my health system, and I worked for a large health system in Georgia,
Mhm.
closed its doors because we didn't know what was safe, what wasn't safe. And all of a sudden, it was like, hey, let's start doing telemedicine, right? But you can't just all of a sudden start something, right? There's a lot of concern from our
Mhm.
side as physicians. How can we ensure that this is equally good care because we can't touch or see the patient the same way? How do we deal with the fact that we don't all have these glorious cameras, right, and the technology to support doing video visits? And so at this time at Wellstar, I was a medical director of virtual health, and we had to really go from zero to hero with doing telemedicine. And I actually deployed the well-being mindset to the implementation, and it really was going back to my doctor colleagues and saying, what is like the bare minimum of what you need to get this stuff started? And we ended up creating a 3x3 table that was just need to know. In fact, it started off as one page. And think about anything you've ever received from administrators. Has it ever been that short?
No. It's
Right,
usually about 1,000 pages in a binder. It's not even like
right,
digital, it's like a paper.
right.
Very
So
cumbersome. So,
this isn't like rocket science, but the truth is, because we always want to be comprehensive, we've deviated away from what the people on the front lines truly need. And so what I had done was I formed a brain trust with compliance, with revenue cycle, and IT. And we came up with a grid of what type of visit. Is it a telephone? Is it an asynchronous visit? Is it a video visit? What code do you have to drop? And on the back end, the coders and billers would switch it for whatever the actual insurance company was, because they all use different codes. And then the last thing we had was, what are the three things you have to drop in the note so that we know we're not committing fraud? And we built that 3x3 grid and put it out there. And within 6 weeks, I watched my colleagues bill for 50,000 virtual visits with having no additional technology. I mean, this is what it looks like when you prioritize the people that work on the front lines.